Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to look at all the major improvements and fixes of Beas Manufacturing 2025.06. Some of the main focus areas of development of Beas for the first half of 2025 is the improvement of WMS quality status integrations in Beas quality control, various performance improvements in quality transfer, the introduction of a new Production Cockpit and many more. Let's see all these in detail. We have added a new window in Beas, called the Production Cockpit. It is a centralized interface that displays an overview of the current production status and allows users to quickly access key information, track the status of work orders and efficiently manage their daily tasks. In this window you will find a new simplified and organized navigation menu. It also has a refresh button to update the displayed information. The total amount of work orders grouped according to different statuses. Here you can open the work orders list filtered by one of these statuses. You can also find a table with all the resources. It shows a list of work order operations that are using these resources in a predefined period of days. And if it's currently not in use, working or interrupted. You can find a table of work orders that are in progress, with detailed information of the operations which have been started, currently in progress or done, and a table with the last calculated material requirements list. The window can automatically be opened in the User Administration Extended option or navigating in the menu. You can reveal more information on capacity and status by hovering the mouse over the fields. The status fields are color-coded and provide information on the employee that clocked in, quantity values and start date. Hovering over the capacity fields will display status, the start date, and the clocked-in employee. The Beas QC Transfer function now enables stock movement from one bin location to another inside the same warehouse. WMS bin locations are supported. This functionality also makes it possible to change the quality status for the transferred stock in the new bin location. To do this, the user simply has to define a quality status to value, and the stock will be transferred with the new quality status. If no quality status is defined, the system will move the stock with the same quality status. The fields reason code and change reason follow the WMS rules defined in the system. That is, the user could modify the content of those fields only if that option is defined in WMS. Now, in the Beas QC Transfer screen, the user can change a WMS quality status. When Change Quality Status is selected, the field to define the quality status to is enabled. Now, in the Beas QC Transfer screen, the user can also display documents created in WMS. The following can be displayed: WMS Changed Quality Status, WMS Transfers between locations. Click the Existing Documents button to list these documents. If you create a work order for an item and need to create a QC entry for all individual parts for this item, the creation of the QC order can sometimes take a long time. In this version, we have completely revised the process and reduced the creation time to a fraction of the original period. Here is an example of a production order for which 750 QC entries are to be created. In the previous system, this took 71 seconds. Now this time has shrunk to only 4.5 seconds. Additionally, if the time to create the QC order is still too long, there is a second way to speed up the process. In the configuration wizard there is a setting, Quality Control Production, QC Order Automatically Create. Within the setting, there is a new option named Work Order Create, Background. If this option is selected, the creation will be moved to the common service, if this service is activated. The process of transferring items to a different warehouse, for example, has improved significantly. Now the workflow opens the transfer window and pre-assigns lines. The booking of items with many serials or batches to be processed is significantly faster. In this example, an item with 300 serial numbers had to be transferred from a QC warehouse to a standard warehouse. In the previous Beas version, It took 7.5 minutes from opening the transfer window to posting and updating the window. The new version did the same job in less than 1 minute, with the opening of the window and performing the pre-allocation almost instantaneously. This new window is opened every time a user logs into Beas. It shows the new features implemented by the actual downloaded version. In case you wish this information window not to pop up upon each login, click Do Not Show Anymore. In the User Administration window, the Email Setup button text has been modified to Extended. Inside it, the extended window has been better organized in 2 tabs, General and Email. A new option has also been added for the cockpit. This concludes our introduction to the 2025.06 version of Beas Manufacturing. According to our release roadmap, our next version will be 2025.09 to be released at the end of September 2025. If you have any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much and please stay tuned for our upcoming videos.